monsters wanna talk to me. No quarter drawn by lawyers on a crimson sea. We black willows break like waves. We are fragile creatures on collision without judgment.
Hello, Monster Whisperers. I hope you're finishing the year strong and looking forward to all the good things to come in 2023. If you'll be celebrating Christmas like our family, let me wish you a Merry Christmas. For all the other ways you may be enjoying this season, I'd like to say Happy Holidays. May you find peace and joy as we move into 2023. Today, I just want to offer some encouragement. I know this time of year isn't great for everyone, so I'd like to address that. Bottom line for today, I want you to see that emotions and circumstances are cyclical rather than absolute. If you're down, you will be up again. Believe it. Let me share a little about my background for an illustration. My formal training is in architecture. I got my master's degree in architecture way back in 2001 and have been practicing in that profession ever since. One really important part of our education that most people may not be aware of centers around a deep understanding of environmental conditions, especially in regards to the sun. Understanding natural light is really important for designing healthy spaces. The basics regarding sunlight is that it continually changes throughout the year. You may have heard the terms equinox and solstice before. These terms are based on the position of the sun on specific days throughout the year. The spring and fall equinoxes are when the sun rises at due east and sets at due west. It's equal in the sky on those days. The other two significant days are the summer and winter solstices. Solstice means sun stopped, because these are the days when the sun reaches its highest or lowest points in the sky at noon. The summer solstice is the sun's highest position, the longest day of the year. The winter solstice is its lowest position, the longest night of the year. It's intriguing to me how well this illustration relates to our natural feelings, especially during this time of year. The days are literally dark and cold. Sometimes that fits how we're feeling emotionally. I've noticed for myself that my emotions can take big swings throughout the year. What used to bother me about this is when I would feel depressed for any length of time, it felt like that was how I was always going to feel. It can become a hopeless state, and I'm sorry if you're in that place today. But we should always have hope. I've been fortunate enough to have a wife who has consistently shown me unconditional love, and when I would feel the emotional descent begin, she would be with me. Not trying to pump me with encouragement or trying to solve my problems, just listening and being there with me. And eventually, I would come out of it. It's been great having Melinda with me because it allowed me to get through a number of times like this in my life so that I could start to recognize a pattern. This is where the hope comes in. I still don't know all of the triggers that might move my mood up and down, but I've been able to see that this is a cycle. Cycles go up and down. Now when I'm down, I allow myself to be there with less criticism than before because I know this is a part of my natural cycle, and that's okay. But remember, it is a cycle. You may be down, but you have been up. You will be up again. Believe it. This past Wednesday, the 21st, was the winter solstice. That means we got through the darkest day of the year. We're starting the next cycle of our days getting longer again, just like they did last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and every single year this planet has existed. Cycles. I mentioned my family celebrating Christmas. I hope that even if you don't share my beliefs, you could still look at the Christmas story with mystery and wonder and see how even this story fits into our cycles of life. We don't know if Jesus was born on December 25th. Regardless, this is a story of the God of light being born into a world of darkness. It's beautiful and messy and brutal and hopeful. And what better time of year to celebrate hope in the darkness than the first days following the winter solstice, the darkest day of the year. It's when light starts to win again. I love it. So if you're down during this season, please hang in there and have hope. It might be hard to see now, but you can think back to times in your life when you were up, and you will get to that place where you will recognize your cycle begin to change for the better. You will start to come back up. The light will start to win again. Just hang in there. Remember, the rest of us need you and your identity. You were created for a role that only you can play, and the world is better for it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and keep whispering.
Monsters wanna talk to me.